right? This was an engineering exercise, the universal EV. What did they actually do to engineer out cost and stay in the game?
Well, as you said, Ed, they did it far from Detroit. This was set up in California. It was led by Alan Clark, who's a former Tesla engineer, and they sweat the details. It's like improvement by 1,000 cuts, and they've managed to shrink the size of the battery on this EV. The battery is the most expensive component of an electric vehicle, while at the same time extending the range by about 50 miles. That's just one of many engineering gains they made, which is the reason they can field this vehicle at $30,000 as a starting price, which is $20,000 below the average price of a new car in America today.
We spent about 45 minutes on the phone with Doug Field, which was a really interesting exercise. There is a pathway here, right? It starts 2027 with a pickup truck, and they go basically from Skunk Works to reintegrating back into the might of Ford with maybe distant, Keith, ambitions on L3 systems. What's the sort of timeline from here of this UEV platform, please?
Yeah, not exactly that far distant. They're going to come with the eyes off the road level 3 semi-autonomy in 2028. So a year after they launch this vehicle, they'll offer buyers the option of getting this semi-autonomous eyes off the road, hands off the wheel feature. So their point is they can put a feature like that on an inexpensive car in the 30,000s, which is unusual. Normally, those sorts of advanced technology features show up first on very high-end luxury cars closer to six figures.
Right. The approach from Ford thus far has been to electrify the big winners, thinking Mach-E, thinking F-150 Lightning. That's gone now, right? And the focus is... That's gone, right? And the focus is China. So put that context out there for us, why this approach, ground up, starting from fresh, is the right way to counter the cost basis of a Chinese EV company.
Right. So the advantage the Chinese have is in price. I mean, there's a Chinese EV in China for $10,000. Not likely that would come here, but they have a big price advantage, even if you make a car ready for the U.S. market. But they also have a technology advantage. They have, cars that are essentially an extension of your smartphone. Smart cars. So you need to compete against them both on price and technology. That's what Ford says it's doing with this because of the approach they've taken. It's not just an affordable vehicle, they say, but it's a desirable vehicle with lots of good features.